The scene captures the gentle sound of light rain falling in a downtown street. The initial impact of raindrops creates a soft patter on umbrellas. Delicate splashes are visible on windows, illustrating the rain's interaction with smooth surfaces. A subtle drumming sound is produced as rain falls on awnings, showcasing the acoustic effect. The soundscape intensifies as rainfall increases in the urban environment. The sound of rain impacting the pavement becomes more pronounced. This creates a rhythmic backdrop to the urban soundscape. Increased volume emphasizes the acoustic texture of the city. The rain enriches the sound environment. The scene is defined by the intense sound of heavy rainfall. A key element is the sound of water cascading from rooftops. Overflowing gutters contribute to the immersive soundscape. The overall effect illustrates the dramatic impact of intense precipitation. The focus is on the distinct sound of rain hitting metal surfaces in an urban environment. Examples of these surfaces include street signs, parked cars, and metal awnings. The sound is characterized by sharp, ringing tones due to the nature of the material. This contrasts with the softer, more muffled sounds of rain falling on other materials. The metallic impact creates a unique auditory texture in the rainy soundscape. This sound is a common element of urban environments during rainfall. This scene focuses on the distinct sound of rain impacting glass surfaces. The sound is isolated to emphasize the auditory experience of rain on windows and storefronts. The smooth, flowing sounds create a sense of enclosure. This enclosure contrasts with the openness of outdoor sounds. The sound also evokes a feeling of reflection. The overall effect is an immersive, focused auditory experience. Raindrops impacting puddles create distinct acoustic event. These impacts generate ripples on the water's surface. The ripples produce splashing sounds of varying intensity. Bubbling sounds arise from air displacement within the water. Gurgling sounds are produced by water flowing and mixing. These sounds collectively enrich the ambient acoustic environment. The sound of distant traffic is present in the downtown street environment. Rain introduces an element that alters the perception of these vehicular sounds. The rain acts to muffle the traffic noise, reducing its intensity. This softening effect causes the traffic sounds to blend more subtly into the background ambiance. The scene focuses on the sounds of vehicles in a downtown street during rainfall. Key auditory elements include cars driving through puddles. The sound of tires moving on wet pavement is also prominent. These sounds create a dynamic auditory experience. The rain significantly impacts and alters the typical vehicular sounds. Rain introduces ambient noise that can mask or distort human speech. The sound of rain impacts the clarity and audibility of voices in urban environments. Raindrops scatter and absorb sound waves, reducing the distance speech can travel. The intensity of the rain directly correlates with the degree of speech distortion. The scene captures the acoustic phenomenon of rain echoing in a downtown street. Tall buildings create an urban canyon effect, influencing sound reverberation. Rain sounds bounce off the buildings, creating distinct echoes. This highlights the unique acoustic characteristics of urban environments. The combination of rain and wind generates a more chaotic auditory environment. Wind whistling through buildings becomes a prominent sound element. The rustling of wet foliage adds an additional layer of complexity. These combined sounds introduce an element of unpredictability to the soundscape. Urban drainage systems are designed to manage rainwater runoff in populated areas. These systems typically include storm drains and sewers to collect excess water. Rainwater flows into storm drains located along streets and other surfaces. The rushing sound of water indicates the drainage system is actively channeling rainwater. This prevents flooding and potential damage to infrastructure and property. The acoustic signature of water entering drains is a common urban soundscape element during rainfall. The scene captures a gradual reduction in rainfall intensity. Initially, there is a heavy downpour, indicating high intensity. Over time, the rainfall lessens, transitioning to a light drizzle This shift signifies a decrease in the overall intensity of the rain event. The soundscape mirrors this change, moving from loud to soft. The scene depicts a downtown street immediately after a rainfall. The absence of rain sounds creates a unique sense of quiet and stillness. This quiet highlights the lingering echoes within the urban environment. A dampness permeates the air and surfaces a tangible reminder of the recent rain. The overall atmosphere is one of tranquility and reflection in the aftermath of the storm. The scene captures the subtle sounds of water dripping after rainfall. Water droplets descend from awnings, trees, and buildings. The focus is on the quiet persistence of water. This emphasizes the aftermath of the main rainfall event. The environment transitions to a serene, post-rain atmosphere. The scene captures the gradual return of normal downtown sounds. This resumption signifies the city's recovery from a recent rain event. The soundscape is characterized by the increasing presence of traffic noise. Voices and general activity also contribute to the renewed urban atmosphere. These sounds collectively mark the end of the period of reduced activity during the rain. The overall effect is a noticeable shift back to the city's typical bustling environment.